the password, okay, even without kind of having any kind of a, what do you say, timeout thing, okay. That's where I asked the service team that, okay, guys, put the rate limiting factor into place. Then, so let's say if there are like 5 consecutive failure, you either temporarily block the user account or you block the IP addresses, okay. So you need to know all these components into action, like the rate limiting factors and all, okay. So this is how how the system design will be kind of really helpful for you. I'm specifying that again, that you need to kind of go through maybe multiple books and kind of understand that, okay. So maybe I'll pick one of that later. I have a very good book. I'll kind of try to find that, and it was one of the best book where I was able to understand the system design concept. I'll share that out. So here is that, like a lot of things are over here, like how the traffic volume is calculated, and the data models, how the database will look like, and let's say the API, how the API calls will be kind of made to the servers, how the message will be sent to the server, what are the different kind of headers inside that, like unique identifier or message and all, okay. Then there are a lot of things, okay. It's like not, I will not be kind of discussing today, but like a lot of things like system design, okay, how the things will go by, where database kind of placed out, what are the pub sub models, and where the caches has been kind of set up. So we need to kind of know all these things in as a cybersecurity professional. We also need to know all these things in mind. This will really adds up to the confidence when you are kind of handling any major incidents. It will add to the confidence. You will kind of easily communicate with the users, and kind of make sure that the incident has been properly contained and eradicated. Okay, the attackers have been eradicated. Okay, so so I think yeah, that's all for the system design part. One of the thing, like I can discuss one of the thing which one of the incident that I handle. I understand like you guys are more also interested in kind of understanding that legal incident. So one of the incident I handled long back, where I actually the rate limiting factor was into action, is that I was handling one of the client security, and the client was based out of India. Okay, based out of India. And what the thing is that they actually kind of notified us. They actually notified our security team, telling that there has been a they are so there they had a website portal, okay. And thing is that what would happen is that they had certain components in that websites, okay, like sign up, okay, the new user can register, okay, sign up, okay. So let me just write it down. So this client had a website, okay, and this website had multiple components like sign up, where new users can sign up, and then it was also having sign in, where new users can sign in, okay. And now the alert that we got was that this developers were actually seeing in the sign up part, they were seeing that, let's say this is the graph, okay, this is the graph, x-axis and the y-axis, okay. And let's say this is the users, and this is the time, okay, this is the time. So what they were seeing is that the normal graph of the traffic of the user signing up is somehow like this. Signing up is something like this. And at a particular date, they found that there is a certain huge spike in the sign up part. Okay, something like this. And what they told us, they came to us and they told us that they are not seeing any security, they don't have any security based alert, but they're only worried about that. There has been certain spike in the sign up part over here. Okay, So this is one of the, it's a very old incident, but I think it actually makes sense right now also. So thing is that then they have been seeing a huge spike in the sign up part. And when we kind of work with work with a team, we got to know that let me just write it down. So what we got to know is that the sign up. So if a user need to sign up, they need to kind of visit this website, let's say http mysite.com/sign up, and then they had to kind of share certain data like email, and let's say they need to set up certain email, and the sign up will tell the guys that okay, if this email is new, they can proceed. If this email is new, they can proceed with further registration. Okay, so this is, as you know, like happens mostly in all of the websites like Google, Gmail. So now the thing is like how this thing could come as like bad, how this thing could turn us bad. So the thing is that how this turned us bad is that this sign up API call was not rate limited. Okay, so it was not rate limited. There's no rate limited in Access. Okay, so what happened is that how the attacker was utilizing this, they had a bunch of database of email address, a huge database of email addresses over here. Okay, like here, that they have somehow got from the dark web. It was having and it was linked for a different website. I think it was for linkedin.com. Okay, there's a huge database of email address and as well as the password. Okay, as well as the password. The password was there. So this is the username and this is the password, and there's a huge database of linkedin.com. Okay, and this client has a website, let's say mysite.com/sign up. Okay, so what the attacker were doing is that they were actually picking the emails one by one from this database that they had for a different website, and then they were checking in this sign up field, they were sending that email in the sign up API call, and then they were checking if that email, if this email is registered as a valid user in this website, mysite.com. Okay, so let's say there was an email ID abc at SecuCybers.com, for an example. So let's say that this email ID is present in this database. So what will happen is that the attacker will get hold of this website or the email address, and then they will check in the sign up API call. Okay, and now the thing is that the sign up API call, even though it is designed by that way that it will tell you that okay, the email is new or the email has already been used, they were using that to their own advantage. So they were checking that okay, if this user is a valid user in this website also. So this database was of LinkedIn, but then they were able to check from these emails, are any of which all emails in this database has a valid customer with same email ID in this website also. Okay, so that's where, let's say there were almost like, let's say 1 lakh email over here, 1 lakh email over here. Okay, in that 1 lakh email, actually they were able to get 20,000 emails. Okay, which had the same email ID, and then they were registered in this website also. Okay, so now, so how they were able to do that? Because this sign up API call was not rate limited. It was not rate limited. Okay, because of that, what happened is that the attacker were able to kind of just send packets after packets to this sign up API call, and then they were able to kind of know which ones were valid or not. If there would have been a rate limitation in action, what would have happened is that the attacker would have kind of, let's say, read about, let's say, top 5 emails they forwarded to the sign up API call, and then the sign up API call would have detected that there is one single IP address who is trying to figure out if the email is valid or not, and the sign up API call would stop responding to the user. Okay, in that case,